guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here, I know I'm very like one-dimensional right now. I do have foundation on, so not bare skin, foundation. So today's gonna be a fun video. I have a lot of new products that I want to show you guys, and we are gonna, have some fun on the eyes. A little cut crease, a little bit of drama. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been so like natural. Like I love natural. Trust me, I love natural. But let's have a little bit of fun. Today's video is sponsored by Makeup Forever. I will be using the brand new Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer. You guys know this concealer. I've been using it for a long time. It's definitely top five. It's up there. It's bomb. So I'm going to show you how I use that. And I think without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I prep my skin with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Every time I say that, it's like my tongue just wants to like, And I also have the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation. I put my foundation on in every video, so I was like, okay, I can skip a step. They've seen it, they synced it. So I'm gonna just jump right into the concealer. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer. So this is really good because you don't need a powder, it just sets by itself. I actually used this in a video like three videos ago. And I used it without anything under my eye. Like I just had the concealer and I did that little wing. It was real cute. This is shade 43. And I'm just putting this nose, under eye, around the nose, here. I always put it here because I feel like sometimes in pictures I look like dark, like right up in here. So a lot of times I'll put concealer here, even like here. Sometimes like right even here. I need to start like color correcting in this area. That's what I learned when I went to Harusha's masterclass. She said you need to color correct, so I said, okay. Ooh, is this even? Hold up. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. So this self-setting concealer is available at Sephora. It comes in 22 shades, so you'll definitely find your color, which is why I recommend it. And it's only $28. It's worth every penny, y'all. It's really worth it, it's good. I feel like this is like the makeup artist's like favorite concealer at the moment. So I could just leave it like this, because it's self-setting, doesn't need powder, or I could put powder on it. I've kind of just like done both, just depends on the mood. It has like a natural buildable finish too. All right, so I'm gonna jump to shade 53. I'm gonna use this to contour. So we're gonna put this on the forehead. I always put it right kind of in the brows to contour the nose, and then on the cheeks. This also can work as like a bronzer. You know what I'm saying? Blend that in. Make sure you guys blend like the little crease of your nose up in here. All right, so I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush that kind of has like a little bit of an angle, and I'm just gonna blend in this nose contour. If you guys don't have a Sephora near you, remember that Sephora isn't JCPenney, so there might be a JCPenney's near you, and you guys are really gonna like this one. All right, so I wanna be like a little bit extra today, just like a little bit. Let me just reach up in my drawer here. So I'm gonna go on with a lighter, oh, here it is, a lighter shade. This is 40 of the Self-Setting Concealer, and I'm just gonna put this right here on the side of my nose to kind of highlight, which will also kind of snatch it a little bit. Just right here. You could even put like a little bit right there too. What's going on? Oh my gosh, my mirror. I was like, how come I feel like I'm like looking at weird spots I never look at? Okay, so I didn't have my handheld mirror. So just blend this on the side here. So this is gonna like add a little bit of extra dimension and definition. I think that's the word I'm looking for. See that? So see how there's like a little line there? You can kind of like barely go over it just to blend it. But adding this lighter color definitely like creates a little bit more of a contoured effect. This is something I do when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures, and like I just want to be like super glam. I don't necessarily do this on like a daily basis. All right, so the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer is self-setting. You don't need powder. You don't need powder. But I'm gonna put a little bit of powder because you can use powder. So it's not like you can't use powder. You can use powder, but you don't need it. Okay, so this is the Kat Von D Tan 160 powder, and I'm just gonna put this under the eyes. You don't need a lot. And I'm also, I'm also gonna put this like lightly all over the face. I like cleaned my little area and everything's like in weird spots. I'm just like, just blotting powder on. Okay, new product alert. This is a Kylie dark setting powder. This actually is really nice. I wanted to show you guys. A lot of people asked for a review and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a review on loose powders, you know? So there is one shade darker than this. Usually I like bake with something even brighter, but this actually has been looking pretty good. And then I always wipe off my contour on my nose just because like you don't want that to bake. Because you spend all the time contouring it, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm gonna let this bake for just a second. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little closer. I don't think you guys have ever been this close, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna wipe the bake off because it looks like my skin is like peeling and doing some weird stuff. I'm only gonna do one eye on camera because we are so close. I feel like we can get like a detailed, you know, explanation look, and you guys have been asking for like a tighter macro shot, so here it is. Yeah, so. Yeah, I gotta dust this off, look. I'm like, I gotta dust this off. So you can see my skin's like a little dry, so I'm just gonna set it with the all-nighter spray. Sometimes my skin is drier than others. If it's super dry, I can't bake for very long because I feel like powder just like absorbs all the moisture. So that's why I was like, ooh, looked at my skin. I was like, oh, you know, we need a little sun. All right, I'm gonna start with the Sigma Dark Brow Powder, and I'm using the lighter shade. And I'm just gonna give myself like a little natural brow. Natural yet defined. And you guys know I love using powder. Also, I feel like powder is like a little bit more gentle on the brows. Like sometimes, you know, pomades and pencils I feel like can kind of like pull the hair out, I don't know. Well, for me, sometimes it happens, you know. All right, I'm gonna grab the Urban Decay little brow pen and I'm gonna flicker like little lines up so it looks like hair. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up under the eyes with the Makeup Forever Self-Setting Concealer, just under the brow. Honestly, like concealer is so bomb. Like, what would you do without it? Like, you clean up the brows, you cut the crease. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna use the brand new colored Raine Safari Raine eyeshadow palette. This palette is so pretty and so pigmented, and yeah, I just want to use it. Clay, this shade, oh my god, it's so good. This is like a really just amazing terracotta crease color. It's really good for my skin tone. Sometimes if the concealer is a little wet, I'll kind of like dab it like this and then blend it in, because you don't want to like blend it and then it like skips. Look how pretty that is, like wow. All right, I switched to the Sigma E45 brush and I'm gonna apply Matriarch in the crease. This is like a smaller brush and I'm just gonna press this in the crease. You always want to press first and then blend out. So back to the fluffier brush and I'm just gonna blend this out. You want this color to be kind of dramatic, which is why I kind of pressed it all the way to the inside here. So I want the crease to be like a little bit darker, so I'm gonna add a little bit of Nars Meykong, I was about to say Galapagos, just in the crease here, just to like deepen it just a little bit. Use just like the lightest touch to blend this. All right, I'm gonna use the P.Louise eyeshadow base. This is just the base. It just says base right here, to cut the crease, and I put it on my hand first. I'm just gonna work off of my hand. So I always put it on my lid and then kind of like look up so I know where to cut it. And then from that point, I'm just gonna draw like a half moon. I know this takes like a lot of concentration. That's a nice cut right there. So I'm gonna cut the crease twice. I learned this tip from Stacey Marie Makeup on Instagram. I'll tag her below. But I'm gonna add a white color in the crease and then cut it like right under it. So it's almost gonna create like a line. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the Elcie Cosmetics Eyeshadow Trio in Dawn. This is actually an iridescent kind of bluish color. You can see it on the side. I thought it was white, but it's kind of bluish, which I think is gonna just be kind of cool. So I'm just using the edge of the brush and applying it almost like we're just like a coloring book, you know? Color inside the line. Yes, this is gonna take like a lot of just focus and patience. All right, now back to the P.Louise eyeshadow base, and I'm kind of gonna put a lot on, and it's almost like we're gonna cut the crease again, and we're gonna create like a nice defined line. So whenever I do this cut, I always do like a baby cut sometimes first, and then like make it bigger. Honestly, the key to like a cut crease is having a lot of product on the brush. Stacey Marie Makeup on Instagram, she does some like really inspiring looks. There's so many makeup artists out there, honestly, but she's pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna go on with Toucan, I don't know, this color. And I'm just gonna press this all over the lid. And remember, kind of stay in the line here. All right, now I'm gonna dip into Galapagos, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner. All right, time for some liner. This is the Dose of Color Shady eyeliner, and I'm just gonna wing it. I feel like my liner's drying out. So on the outside of the eye, you kind of want to make it a little bit thicker, almost coming up a little bit, so that it blends in with the wing. See how I made it thicker? That's not the wing, folks. All right, so I'm just gonna draw a line straight out and then connect it with this line right here. Ooh, clean. So fresh and so clean. All right, I'm also gonna line my bottom lash line with the black. All right, now I'm gonna press Meykong. I think I called it Galapagos earlier, I don't know. But I'm gonna press this under the lash line and then smudge it out. All right, this is a Marc Jacobs mascara. All right, the lash I'm gonna put on is like crazy dramatic. I've worn these before. They're called the Colored Raine, that's the brand. Glamazon Safari Rain lashes. Bomb. I actually have like 8 pair of them. They're really good. Like, they're super crazy wispy, but they're bomb. Honestly though, ooh, this is real cute. And you know, you could always make it more dramatic and like bring this little cut, this white line cut crease on the other side of the wing, but like for me, I'm like, this is enough, you know? All right, I brought you guys out a little bit further so you can see my face. Because you guys were, you know, in my pores, in my soul. So I'm gonna bronze my skin with the Kylie Tawni Mami bronzer. I was gonna put it on my forehead, but I feel like my forehead is pretty good. We're not doing highlighter today. I just like have not been into highlighter lately. Wow, my eyes look bomb. Listen, I did that, okay? I did that. All right, this is Buxom Mykonos blush. Kind of peachy. Ooh, like look when I look down. All right, this is a BFF 3 liner, lip liner. And the new Huda Beauty Interview lipstick. I love this. I'm gonna add a little bit of Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever lip liner. I don't know, I'm just like really into like a really dark lip liner to kind of finish off the edge of the lip. It's like the thing right now. I don't know if you guys know. Kind of like a 90s lip, except not as dark. See how it adds just like a little bit more definition? If I would have just used this, it would have been like way too dark. Ooh, I don't even think we're gonna do gloss. Ooh. All right, let me take my headband off. I'll be right back. Ooh, all right guys, here is the finished look. I really just wanted to do something fun. I just feel like the past couple weeks it's just been like blah, like so I wanted to spice it up a little bit. You know, these tutorials take a little bit more focus, more concentration. I was definitely up in there like cutting it, but wow, I really like this. Like when I was doing my makeup, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but it turned out really pretty. It's so cute. Like I'm sitting here like, I don't want to take out my makeup. Oh, and really quickly, I want to just talk to you guys a little bit about my skin. Like I feel like it just looks so good without highlighter. I can't believe I'm saying it. I cannot believe I'm saying it. But yeah, the past, you know, couple weeks I haven't been wearing highlighter and I just feel like it gives a different look. And on camera for photos, it just looks really nice. So you'll see me doing this more often. I'll add my highlighter in there, but then you'll see days where it's like a little bit more matte. a little bit, you know, just more creamy looking, you know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment below, and last but not least, strut and slay.